Hey Flosstube! So I know it's been a while since I did a video, but I wanted to do one today, especially because for once I am home alone, which is super exciting, and it makes it easy to record things and not have any background noise or things like that. And usually I've been making these videos during my live stream on Twitch, but I decided to do it without streaming, so I feel a little bit more nervous doing it this way than when I'm live streaming. If that makes any sense, this makes me a lot more nervous than being live on Twitch. If you guys don't know, I'm Jenna X Stitches on Twitch, and usually I stream my cross-stitch projects live for my viewers. But I've also wanted to be part of the Flosstube community because I've learned so much on Flosstube, and it's been really amazing to see everyone's projects and see their progress, watch tutorials, and get so many new ideas. It's been a really long time since I updated you guys on my projects. I do have a list, and I'm actually using my phone to record instead of any of my streaming software, so I don't have my microphone that I usually use or my camera. I have my phone kind of weirdly mounted, so hopefully it doesn't fall off, and if it does, I guess I'll just have to edit the video. But I do have a few finishes for once, which I'm super excited about my finishes, so I'm gonna try not to shake my table too much. But one of my finishes that I was working on, I think it was a new start on my last Flosstube video, is the Howling Wolf. So this is one of my finishes, not completely finished. I haven't washed it just yet, haven't ironed it, haven't put it. This one I'm actually planning on framing and giving away on my Twitch channel. It's on 14 count, sort of like a powder blue Ida fabric. And this was a pattern that I tested for Stone Dragon Workshop on Etsy, and I'll include all of the links in the information page on YouTube. So this was one of my finishes, and I don't usually have a lot of finishes, so I was super excited to have one, and I have another one. So this is just one of my finishes, and my other finish that I have to show you is for a friend. I made this for a friend. It was a commissioned piece. He just got a Corgi. His other dog sadly passed away, and so he adopted a cute Corgi, and he originally showed this image to me because he's a perler bead artist, and he was going to make it out of perler beads, and I was like, whoa, that would make a really cool cross-stitch pattern. And so this is how I got commissioned for this piece. I apologize for the coughing. I've been really sick for the past 2 weeks, and I'm finally just getting over it. So there was a lot of confetti in this piece. It's done on 14 count white Ida, and I really love it. It took a while to do because of so many color changes though, and he loves it. So yeah, it's not completely done. You can still see the blue line, so I still have to wash it. I'm not sure if I'm completely satisfied with this eye, but I tried to fix it, and I just don't have the eye for that kind of stuff, which is why I'm not a pattern maker. But I think it still looks okay. So that's this one. It will be fully finished, but I'm gonna be mailing it out soon, so this will probably be the only time we get to see it in a video, even though it's not washed and finished. Some more finishes. Oh, I do have some smaller finishes. I do make a lot of keychains. And so I have 2 keychains that are finished that I didn't mail out, because usually I mail out a lot of my keychain work for Patreon, or I give it away on my Twitch channel, so sometimes you don't always get to see them completely finished. But here's a completely finished Sebastian from Stardew Valley. Let's see if my phone can focus on it. I don't know if it will. It's kind of hard to see, but so I love Stardew Valley. So I'm planning on doing more cross stitches like this from the game. And then I have a nookling from Animal Crossing, which I also love nooklings. I love raccoons. I think they're like my spirit animal. So here's my Nookling. These were stitched on 14 count plastic canvas and just using regular DMC thread, not anything super special. So those are all of my finishes. Oh, I do have some more finishes. I take that back. I do have some other finishes, but they're just not in keychain form yet. So I don't count them as fully finished, but I will show them just in case I mail them out and I don't get to show them here. I made a shiny Caterpie from Pokemon. This was a free pattern on birdie stitching, which I'll include a link to. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this was a pattern from Siri. I'll link to her Etsy store and everything after. And the Nookling was also from birdiestitching.com. Has a lot of free patterns you guys can check out from video game stuff, as well as Caterpie. I'm sort of more, I know I never did one of those meet your needle cross stitcher, sorry, meet your cross stitcher kind of videos, but I do a lot of nerdy sort of cartoony cross stitching. I also made this little fox. And I made Pusheen. These I got off of Candy Patterns. So they're just perler bead patterns that I matched to DMC thread to make into cross stitch works. And these were my Patreon gifts for this month. I made a tiny little Game Boy that I'll be making into a keychain. So these are all to be made into keychains. They're just not there yet. Or charms, rather. And I'm working on a boo that's not quite finished, but I guess this counts as a whip, but I just showed it now because they were just all in the same bag. But yeah, those are those finishes. Not completely finished, but they should be heading that way very soon. And with that, I guess I'll move on to my whips. So unfortunately, I haven't had much stitchy time. Work has been crazy busy, and I've been working almost 12-hour days most of the week. And when I get home, sometimes I'm just literally having dinner or going to sleep or going to my running group. So I really have not been having much time of cross stitching outside of my stream. So I do still get a lot of cross stitching done while I'm streaming, but since I've been sick as well and just been having a lot of things come up, I haven't been able to stitch as much. So a lot of my projects don't have much progress. So this is the Megaman piece. I decided to print out some pictures that would make it easier to show, but it's not showing too well here. So I might see if I can edit the video and insert pictures instead and see if that works better. I've never done much video editing. Like I said, usually I do all of this live on my Twitch channel. So this is from Megaman X. It's the Boss select screen. I've been working on this piece for almost 2 years in February. It's on 14 count white Ida fabric, and I'm finally on the 11th, I believe it's the 11th panel down here, and I have 4 more to go after that one, so it's almost done. But that's my progress on it. It's 15 panels in total. It's a pretty large piece. I wish I had more measurements written down. I have them all on my stream, but not easily accessible right now. So far, I really love Flame Mammoth, and I really love Storm Eagle. This is a pattern that I generated myself, so it's not for sale. I might release it as a free pattern later because it's not my art, so I don't feel that is okay to sell it. But I'm still, I guess, testing it to see if I need to make any changes to the pattern before releasing it. I might redo the start words here so you can actually see that it'll say start. It's kind of hard to see it the way it is now. I love this middle section, it's gorgeous. So that's my Megaman piece. Moving along pretty slow. I don't think there was much progress, honestly, on that one. I'm also one of those cross stitchers that is working on one of those epic Pokemon pieces. So I'm working on Lord Lebiden's Epic Pokemon cross stitch, his version of the pattern. I just remembered that I forgot to take it out of my hoop. And if I decide to stream later today, which I probably will, this is what I will be streaming, is working on this project. And if you are ever interested in streaming on Twitch, you can get in contact with me and I can get you started. We have a huge community of Twitch stitchers and it's a lot of fun. And I've met so many amazing people that I would have never met, since it's just me and my mom that stitch where I live that I know of anyway. So it's nice to have a community. So this is, the picture didn't print out so well. It's like not, I'll see if I can insert one instead. This is like the shittiest picture ever. Sorry for my language, but I have no way else to describe how crappy this picture printed of this gorgeous project. It's of the Gen 1 Pokemon, and they used the sprites from Pokemon Yellow, which I love. These are the original Pokemon sprites from Red and Blue and Yellow. So if you're really into nostalgia like me, and I still play this game all the time because I love it so much, working on that. Not much progress done. So this is on 28 count even weave, and I'm stitching 2 over 1, and I'm doing 10 stitching, so I'm only doing half stitches. And I've been on this panel down here for a few months now because I really have not had that much time to stitch. As I said, Gengar looks freaking amazing. I just have to say that. Still working on frogging this yellow block over here. There is supposed to be a yellow background with the piece, but I decided to not do the yellow background. So once again, I don't know if I said 28 count even weave, 2 over 1, 10 stitching. It's been super fun and super fast to work on this piece. This is the first time I'm ever using even weave, and I love it. I'm usually an Ida person, or Ada. I don't know how it's officially said, but I don't think it matters. And my other whip, I don't have as many whips as I thought I have. I do have one that's hibernating, so I don't count my hibernating whip. So I'm actually ready to start some new ones soon. So yeah, because this is my last whip, and I feel like I work on a lot of projects, and I'm sort of like, where are all my projects? So this is a Christmas piece that I'm working on for, it's a gift for someone. I don't want to reveal it in case they're watching. Sorry. It's a Christmas piece by Stitcherovia on Etsy. I will include links, I promise. And I think this was a new start on my last video. I don't think I had started it at all. I think I only had it gridded, but I hadn't put in my first stitches. So this one actually has a lot of progress because I've been working on it a lot, so that it'll be done by December. So I really love the end. I was cracking up with my viewers because Santa's eyes are X's, and so we were like, oh my god, he had too much eggnog and he has passed on. So there's Santa. And now I notice like the snowman has X eyes too, so everyone looks like they have passed on. But the O is gorgeous. And this is on 14 count DMC. I forget which one it is, but it's that sparkly, you can kind of see it sparkling now. It's that sparkly Aida fabric. My cat is wondering why I'm talking to myself. And I started the E, I think a week and a half ago or so. So I'm more than 50% done. And I love the way this is coming out so far. Can you believe that's it for my whips? Like, I think I really need some more whips. New starts. I have no new starts, so that's where my plans come in. So one of my plans right now is to stitch a shiny Zorua from Pokemon, and this pattern is done by my friend Charlie Minion, who is also a Twitch streamer, and she creates Pokemon and Animal Crossing and a whole bunch of cute video game themed patterns. And you can find them on Etsy. So here's her shiny Zorua. She draws them all herself. and they look super cute. So I'm planning on doing this little guy just in regular DMC thread. So that's one of my plans. With my plans, guys, I have to show you. That just reminded me. For the first time ever, I dyed my own Ida. I was watching Farm Girl's tutorial on her floss tube of dyeing with Rit dye, and I decided to try it out because I wanna do a hand dyed for Zorua, and so this is my first attempt. It's still a little bit wet, so it's not completely dry. It's like a yellow and orange. To make the orange, I had to mix my red and yellow because I don't have orange Rit dye just yet. And this is just some 14 count Ida that I had lying around that I didn't mind if I messed it up, but I really don't think I messed it up, and I think it looks really pretty. So this one's sort of a light color, which I think I might do this little guy on there somewhere. I think it'll look cool. I hope so. But yeah, now I'm dyeing fabric. I'm so excited. Oh, this is what I do on a Sunday. These are the things, besides watching football, these are the things that make me really happy. This is the other one that I dyed. I just made the orange a bit more intense on this one because I'll show you what I have planned for this one. I was sort of going for like a sunset, sort of like savannah background. It looks terrible when it's not ironed, and yeah, it's still pretty wet, so probably won't be the final color when it dries. But this one's also 14 count, cut from the same piece. And what I have planned for that one is, let me show you guys, so it's part of my plans. I want to stitch this giraffe. Is it from this issue? No, hold on. I grabbed the wrong one. So I want to stitch, there's these cute little giraffes in Cross Stitch Crazy from, I think this is July, and this is actually the issue. So let me show you guys, because I just showed you guys a pattern of from Charlie Minion, and I believe that this is a magazine issue that the lovely ladies are featured in, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, it's not this one, it's the one with the bunny on it. So yeah, we actually were featured in a magazine. My cross stitch team and a few other cross stitchers from Twitch. So here's the giraffe that I want to do, and maybe the rhino, and the elephant maybe, but really focusing on the giraffe right now. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we're getting a ton of rain right now. And that's where I wanted to do, instead of buying the fabric, I kind of wanted to use this one that I hand dyed for it. I hope it'll look okay. I think it'll turn out. So that's one of my plans, is to do that giraffe, the Zorua. Another one of my plans, which is also part of my haul, is, oh man, I don't have a picture of it. I was ready to say, let me look it up on my phone, but I can't look it up on my phone. It's a pattern by another Twitch streamer, K Warning, and her Etsy store is 8-Bit Stitch. So I'm going to look up her Etsy really quick and see if I can find a picture. Sorry, of the one that I want to do. 8-Bit Stitching. There we go. She's 8-Bit Stitching on Etsy, but she is K Warning on Twitch. And let me see if I can, if not, I'll just insert a picture later if I figure out how to do that. Oh, here it goes. How would I turn my camera around to show you guys? But I guess I could do it this way. So I'm going to turn it around to face the screen. I don't know if... Is it showing up? Maybe not. I have two monitors. There you go. So it's this pattern by K Warning. 8-bit stitching on Etsy. Sorry for it being shaky. And it's done with some shiny and glow-in-the-dark thread, which I have zero experience with. Any cranic or anything. I've never done any of that before. So I have her kit. I actually won this during her stream anniversary, I believe. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So this is in one of my plans as well. Stitching that unicorn. And also I won this a few months ago during Siri, also another Twitch stitcher. I won this during her, I think, partner or stream anniversary. I won her Death Bell Elder Scrolls cross stitch kit. So I want to work on that. It also has some shiny stitching in there. I've never worked with any cranic or petite treasure braid, so I'm really excited. So that's another one of my plans. Another plan that I have is my boyfriend bought this for me. My boyfriend is so lovely and enabling of my cross stitching. We actually met on Twitch. Yeah, so he enables me and drives me to Hobby Lobby whenever I visit him, because I don't have Hobby Lobby where I am, so I don't get any of these cool charts that they have there. I only have Michael's, and Michael's doesn't have anything where I am. They barely have any dimensions kits. The only dimensions kits they have are the super tiny ones. Their Floss selection stinks, so whenever I visit him in North Carolina, he drives me over to Joann's and Hobby Lobby and I stock up. So he got me this Beauty and the Beast one. I love it. This is one of my favorite movies ever. So it's from the Disney Dreams collection. I'm really wanting to start this one super soon. It has a lot of backstitching, and I have to say I don't have much experience with backstitching, so it makes me really nervous to do backstitching. It also has some shiny threads, it looks like. I'm probably just going to be using the fabric, the default fabric here. Not feeling too like out of the boxy with this one. I am looking for more of these and like the huge ones, and in particular I'm looking for the Rapunzel, the Tangled one with the lanterns, because that movie has like such sentimental value to me in terms of my relationship with my boyfriend, and I've really been searching for it, but I think it's out of print and I don't know if I have any luck finding that chart. I should check eBay, I guess. But yeah, I really want to get the Rapunzel one of that. So those are my plans. I feel like my camera's crooked now because I didn't place it back the same way. Just checking my notes. So my haul. Let me show you guys. I got my first ever needle minders. I was previously just using my pin cushion all the time, but I finally got some needle minders. And these are from A Needle Runs Through It on Etsy. And I got 2 needle minders. I got this cute little sleeping cat, which I love cats. Just a cat lady. And then I got this little bobbin shaped one that says X Stitch on it, which I love. I'm probably going to get more from her Etsy store. They got here super fast. They're adorable. The magnets are super strong. And they're super cute. My first ever stitch needle minders. Sorry, I keep saying stitch minders and I'm like, it's not a stitch minder. Any other haul? I do have quite a bit of haul, I have to say, for not having much stitchy time. When I visited my boyfriend, I went to Hobby Lobby, of course, and I poked around. I honestly didn't buy as much as I wanted to, but I bought this little kit. Some of these I give away on my stream, so I'm probably not going to stitch this. I'll probably give it away. So it's a little witch hat. This one I'll probably give away as well. A little owl kit that I got. Again from Hobby Lobby. I got this tin needle box for like if I fly. kind of just want to have something to put my needles in that's a little bit more secure. And I thought these were super cute. They're stitched animals, so they're punched animals in 6 different shapes, and I thought they would make really cute bookmarks and stuff. So I got these at Hobby Lobby as well. I love, like, I can't believe that this stuff is in Hobby Lobby. Like, why don't we have one in New York City? And they're super cute, and I think I'll make some to be bookmarks for myself. So there we go. Those are super adorable. Some more haul that I have. I showed you K Warning's kit already. Oh, I got this book of samplers while I was visiting him as well. I just picked it up because I can't find this stuff where I am. It was on clearance. And it's just has flowers and cute stuff. I think there was one thing that really made me buy it. Let me see if I see it really quick. I love bookmarks, so if I buy stuff, it's some stuff I'm thinking about for bookmarks. I'm just going to cover up one of the charts. Yeah, I really like these bookmarks that are here. So hard to see. I don't like the way this phone camera focuses. Hopefully soon I'll get a new camera for my stream and I can have 2 of them. I do usually have 2 cameras for my stream, but one isn't as high quality as this one. This one's a Logitech C920, which is an awesome camera, but I need one for my face camera. I think that was really what I bought it for. I mean, it was like $1.50, so I can't go wrong. And then what else did I get? Oh, I got a freebie on Facebook. So I joined some Facebook groups for cross stitching, and I got a freebie. I never expected to get anything. I got this really pretty geisha pattern. Willow. It says Willow, I believe, counted cross stitch by Creative Concepts. I think it's really pretty. I just like her dress, and I really have a thing for geisha in Japan in general. So I really like that one, and they were so sweet. They also sent me some thread that was for it that they had left over. So I guess this is for her, the sash is the obi, I believe. I can't remember. Really super pretty. I've never used anything other than DMC, so it'll be super fun to stitch with these threads when I eventually do. And these are Splendor brand. So I got this kind of gold color, which is also for her. This blue. And then the black. So I got 3 colors. So basically it looks like it's almost enough to do the entire pattern, hopefully. And this colorful one was from Needle Necessities Ink over Floss over dyed. Doesn't have a name for it other than that, like for the color name. So that was another piece of haul that I got. Let me see anything else that I got. Oh, my last piece of haul. Oh, I forgot another plan. So I've had this kit like forever. For a super long time. I've had this cute dimensions kit that my mom got me from Michael's when I just got back into cross stitching. I think in like 2011. So a long time ago. Like a super long time ago. And I never did it, so I kind of want to. So hang in there, little cat. So I've been cross stitching since about 2010, 2011, but then I fell out, and I recently got back in 2 years ago. So, yep, I have this one. That's part of my plans as well. And my last piece of haul is my boyfriend is just an amazing person, and he cross stitches a little bit, but I make him go to Joann's to search for cross stitch crazy magazines for me, and he goes, and I didn't even expect him to get this one for me because we thought Joann's was not selling them anymore, and randomly he went and he found me the Christmas issue, which I love. Look at that cat. I love cats. And that cat is super cute. So, really love that cat in this issue. I'm trying to think what else. I really should have bookmarked. Oh, this came as a freebie and I love it. I definitely want to stitch this. It's what is it called? I don't remember, but it's cute. Love, love, love it. Came as a free chart in here. What else? There was one thing that I really saw that I should have bookmarked it and I didn't think to. See if I could find it. If I can't find it, I can always do it for the next video, which hopefully won't be too much time between this one and that one, but I really didn't have much to update, so it wasn't actually that bad that I didn't do another video sooner. Yeah, I can't find it, but that's okay. Either way, it came with, I think I'm gonna get a subscription and then he won't have to go and get me stuff from Hobby Lobby and Joann's anymore. It also came with this cute kit to make stockings. I think it's really cute. I love Santas. I love Santas. I love Christmas stuff. I love it. And it came with a chart book, which is super love. 50 charts. Like, you cannot, like, this magazine is expensive, but you cannot, like, you get so many freebies with it. Like, you can't argue the price. So I got this Christmas chart book by Joan Elliott. And this one I know for sure had cute, which I can't show you many of them because they're in the chart, but look at this bear just like hanging around with a present, and it's just really cute. I wish this camera would focus a little bit better. I wonder if I tap the screen if it'll focus without knocking it over. Can I do that? Oh, you know why? It's because I'm using the selfie cam on here. That is probably why. And the selfie cam is not the same. Yeah, I can't show you many of those because they are. But yeah, here goes that one again. I love it. Belle and Boo chart. Honestly, like, this is just gorgeous. And I can see myself dyeing my own Ida for that. Totally. Like, I feel like I'm addicted now to dyeing Ida. And I think that's it, guys. So thanks for watching if you made it this far. Sorry I'm sort of rambly. This is hard for me when I'm not live on Twitch and I have my viewers, my wonderful viewers to interact with, and now I'm like literally talking to myself, or feeling like I am. But I hope you guys get lots of stitchy time. Hopefully my cold goes away, and hopefully my next video won't be so far away. So I hope you had a good time watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!